With the first pick of the second round, ang pipili ngayon, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel.
With the first pick of the second round, Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel selects Mario Barasi.
The 13th overall pick of the PBA Season 50 Rookie Draft going to Barangay Ginebra is Mario Barasi.
Mario Barasi getting a chance with Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. He's a 6'7" former Adamson player. He's been playing with Basilan as of late. Tignan natin what he can bring to this stage.
Also shoring up the front line. Itong Barangay Ginebra, we know that in this basketball, talagang height is might. And it's great to be in an opportunity that you will learn under Coach Tim, the winningest coach in the PBA, to be able to get into that system, to be able to understand how it is to be a professional, and then just to be able to understand the offense that they run.
It's pretty obvious. We've seen San Miguel in the previous, Ginebra San Miguel in the previous conferences. Talagang they lack height. And hopefully with a 6'7" guy, Mario Barasi Jr., it can help them improve their front line. Chapet Aguilar is still there. We all know that. Of course, Troy Rosario sometimes plays the 5 spot. But with a 6'7" guy, hopefully makakatulong yun. Lalong-lalo na sa depensa. Dahil yun talaga yung kinakailangan nila. Again, the barometer in the past 8 seasons and then probably in the last 10 years has been Junmar Fajardo. So whoever can slow down Junmar is going to be an effective addition for whatever quintet.
Well, you look at really somebody to be able to help and defend the other big men in the PBA. We talked about Junmar Fajardo, but you look at the Converge as well with their big men, right? So everybody is trying to be able to get pieces to be able to pitch in and help out because there's no one guy that can stop these guys.
Yes.
Sa ngayon, balik tayo kay Apple. Okay, chat na pala.
All right, now we go straight into the second pick of the second round, ang ating 14th overall pick. Making the selection, the Phoenix Fuel Masters.
For the 14th pick of the 2025 PBA draft, the Phoenix Fuel Masters select Dave Ando.
Another big man goes to the Phoenix Fuel Masters. The 14th overall pick is Dave Ando.
Standing at 6'7" out of Cebu, nakapaglaro na rin sa UST. Kanina pa dinidiin ni Dominic, height is might. You cannot go wrong by giving a chance to these big young guys.
Another 6'7" guy. And hopefully, itong player na ito will be able to, again, improve the frontline rotation of Coach Willie Wilson. He will play for the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Wala talagang extraordinary player who will man the post for this team. Again, what they need is rim protection. And they are hoping na si Arnold Ando will be able to provide that one.
You want to be able to contribute. You want to be able to run. You want to be able to run that system. Coach Willie Wilson understands being an undersized big man in the league. But he'll be able to really teach you as well kung anong kinakailangan mong gawin para makatulong sa depensa at sa opensa. And, really, again, exciting times for Phoenix and Arnold Ando.
Arnold Dave Ando, the 14th overall pick ng PBA 50th season rookie draft presented by Pocari Sweat. Are we ready for the next one? I think dire-diretso na tayo to the third pick of the second round, and this will be with the Blackwater Bossing.
That's right, Magoon now selecting for the 15th overall pick, third in the second round. We go to the Blackwater Bossing.
Pick 15, round 2, Blackwater Bossing selects Simon Sandagon.
Simon Sandagon goes to the Blackwater Bossing as the third pick in the second round.
Sandagon, a 6'5" former FEU Tamarao, now heading to Coach Jeff Carriazo's Blackwater Bossing.
I've seen this guy play when he was with an MPBL team, and I know this guy is a fighter What you like about him is he can defend a perimeter player and he is strong enough to defend a big man. This guy does not give up. Another brilliant acquisition for Coach Jeffrey Carriazo dahil itong mga kailangan nila yung isang manlalaro that can change the game, not necessarily on the offensive end, but someone who can be a game changer defensively.
Well, toughness is what he brings as well for Blackwater Bossing. And again, with the other additions of Blackwater with their lineup, he can get those little passes inside to be able to get the layup. So I really feel that, you know, it's a situation na kinakailangan maganda or bibigay mo na lang anong nagagawa mo. That toughness to be able to impress the coaches to be able to get you more minutes.
The fourth pick of the second round is ready, and it belongs to Northport.
Now we proceed to the 16th overall pick. And the bottom here will be selected for this.
The 16th pick, Northport Batang Pier select Cyrus John, Austria.
CJ Austria goes to the Northport Batangier as the fourth pick of the second round.
CJ Austria, the 6'3" gunner out of De La Salle University, now taking his talents over to the Batangier.
Well, he's a shooter. You know that when he gets it in the corner on the wing, can be able to knock down that three-point shot. Also has that winning pedigree. You want to be able to input a lot of that positivity in your team to be able to get winners and be able to share that winning attitude in the basketball.
He comes from a good basketball system in the UAAP. And you've mentioned that he is a winner, was a UAAP champion. And of course, it helps that he was under the tutelage of Coach Topex Robinson, someone whom you can rely on in terms of just making the right decisions inside the basketball court. And one thing is certain, you cannot leave this guy open because he is such a deadly shooter from the outside.
So CJ Austria now making that next step as he has now jumped into the PBA. Salamat muli sa ating venue partner SMOA Musical at sa food partner natin na The Aristocrat. CJ Austria going at number 4 in the second round para dito sa Northport.
Ang saya ni Dom eh. Ang saya eh.
Hindi mo sinabi mo good program. Di ba great program dapat?
Tama. A great program.
No, but also understanding.
Nag-UP fight ka kanina, tumahimik kami.
Super
Okay. Kami naman. At this point, balikan natin si Miss Eileen Shi.
Kasama ko nga bagu si CJ Austria. CJ, you have championship experience, hindi lang sa 5-on-5, pati na rin sa 3x3. Paano ba ito magagamit sa PBA?
Siguro, sobrang thankful ako na kinuha ko ng Northport and then yung mga champion ko sa 5-on-5 and 3x3, siguro i-apply ko na lang din sa PBA and alam ko marami pa ako matututunan sa PBA and then, yun, thank you lang kay God.
CJ, alam nating napaka-competitive ang laro dito sa PBA. How are you continuously planning to elevate your game para makatulong sa inyong koponan?
Siguro every game, gagawin ko lang yung best ko and then yung pinapagawa sa akin ng coaches, gagawin ko lang and kung ano yung makakatulong sa team namin.
Alright, thank you so much, CJ. Ngayon, balik ulit tayo kay Judd.
Next up, we have the fifth pick of the second round. And for this, we send it back to the NLEX Road Warriors.
NLEX Road Warriors select Arvin Gamboa.
The 17th overall pick, fifth in the second round. Napili ng NLEX Road Warriors si Arvin Gamboa.
Galing Mapua, standing 6'4", yung tapang ni Arvin Gamboa, hindi mo matatawaran. Bakit hindi? Batang Kalokan yan.
Ayan, pareho kayo eh, no? But Arvin Gamboa, again, to be able to be picked by Coach Jong, they see something in you. You need to be able to get into that system, understand what you can bring. And Coach Jong will definitely make it very specific what you'll be able to do on and what he is, kumbaga, ano yung inaasahan niya na kinakailangan mong gawin.
Second generation basketball player in the PBA, son of Arnold Gamboa, used to play for Coach Jong with Chico when he was still coaching the San Miguel franchise. You know what you're getting. Someone who is a bruiser, someone who's willing to mix it up, plays with a a lot of physicality. At napaka-importante kasi yung merong dugo eh. Napaka-importante na may pedigree ka eh. So a lot of upside and a lot of expectations for this guy. Yung kanyang dalawang, kumbaga tatay niya naglaro sa PBA, tito niya naglaro sa PBA Alan Gamboa.
Yes,
so talagang mataas itong, kumbaga yung future nitong manlalarong ito.
So yan po ang abangan natin if Gamboa can crack that lineup and make
Importante yun na pinanganak ka sa isang pamilya na basketball talaga.
Tama.
Right? To be able to, when you're going through things or when you're improving and whatever you're doing, merong gabay na tumutulak sa'yo para gumanda ang laro mo.
And not only that, alam ni Arnold kung ano ang sikreto para makalaro kay Coach Jong with Chico eh. So masasabihan niya yung anak niya yung mga kailangan gawin para makasecure ng roster spot.
Terra Firma will be picking next. This is number 6 of the second round. Balik tayo kay Jack.
Sino naman kaya ang pipiliin ng ating next team for the 6th pick in the second round? It will be the Terra Firma Chief.
The Terra Firma Jeep selects Sean Michael Umali.
Sean O'Malley goes to the Terra Firma Jeep as the 18th overall pick of the PBA Season 50 Rookie Draft.
You know, somewhere, Coach Charles Drew ay nakangiti. Napakaganda ng ngiti. Tenga hanggang tenga because another St. Benilde player has made it to the PBA.
Well, can do a little bit of everything. Itong si Sean O'Malley, you can see he's also built. So again, itong Terra Firma, really trying to shore up that front line. You like it's young. You like na andyan sila na talagang sinusubukan na dagdagan yan. And he's also been compared to Abo Belga.
Oh, napakagandang comparison yun. Tingnan mo naman yung itsurang yan. Talagang makikipagbanggaan sa loob yan. So yun din ang gusto ng Terra Firma ngayon. A player who plays with, again, a lot of physicality. Not definitely or not going to be tough in terms of one-on-one coverage because he is just 6'4". But he can definitely move whoever is trying to post him up. Yung ilayo lang doon sa rim, that is his primary function.
So ayan na nga po, that is gonna be the next prospect para dito sa Terra Firma. We got Sean Umali at kasama siya ni David.
Yes, Sean, meron ka pang isang taon na lalaroin sa NCAA, but how big of a confidence boost ito para sa'yo, knowing na after the NCAA, may spot na naghihintay sa'yo sa PBA?
Siguro excited lang ako sa season namin sa NC. Then, yun, bibigay ko lang yung best ko. Thank you sa Terra Firma dahil pinik nila ako ngayon.
Ano bang pakiramdam? Just really knowing na you're still in college, pero na-pick ka na, pinagkatiwalaan ka na ng kupunan dito sa pros.
Hindi ko masabi, sobrang speechless talaga ako ngayon. Pero sobrang saya ako kasi natupad na yung pangarap ko mag-draft sa PBA. Yun.
Congratulations, Sean, and good luck to you. Now, let's turn it back over to Jot for the next pick.
Thank you, Apple, and congratulations, Sean Umali. Pundahan naman natin ngayon ang pipili ng 7th pick in the second round of this draft. It will be the Meralco Bolts.
Hello. Okay. Sorry. Hello. With the... Okay.
He's dating Luigi's daughter.
Hello? There we go. Okay.
Number 12.
With 7 of the second...
Check. Number 12 at 12. Check. Check.
Sorry guys, I'm not selecting anyone. Joke. With the 7th pick of the second round of the 2025 PBA draft, the Meralco Bolts are selecting Vince Magbuhos.
Thank you, Brandon. Meralco with a 7th pick in the second round. They pick up Vince Magbuhos.
Vince Magbuhos, 6'5", played for Adamson, was born in Rome, Italy. He'll be joining the Morocco Bolts.
So stretch far, we gotta give it though to Brandon Bates. Ang ganda ng recovery niya. Ang ganda ng recovery niya kung paano niya sinabi. But, you know, one thing for Morocco, remember, they lost Norbert Torres.
Yeah.
All right? So this is somebody that they're looking at to be able to fill that spot, to be able to knock down those outside shots as well.
And coming from a very, very good program also in the UAAP under Coach Nash Rosella. So he knows how to play basketball the right way. Kinakailangan din ng Meralco yung ceiling dahil medyo set na sila. Malalim na sila sa kanilang post, sa kanilang guard rotation, and they now need another guy from the wings to be, kumbaga, longer, and also pagdating dun sa reach, mas mahaba ng bahagya, and that is why they picked Magbuhos.
Vince Magbuhos taking his talents to the Meralco Bolts. Alam naman natin, Meralco will also be playing in the EASL. Kaya yung depth ng lineup, kinakailangan talaga yan.
Well, very important. You know, when you're playing a lot of games, there's a lot of practices. You know, you can be susceptible to injuries. So, napaka-importante na hindi ka lang first group, hindi ka lang second group, but pati yung third group mo, dapat matindi rin, and anybody is ready to be able to take on that next spot or next man up.
Speaking of that next spot, it will be with Rain or Shine. Balik natin ka dyan.
Yes, Rain or Shine will now be picking for the 20th overall pick, the 8th in the second round.
With the 20th pick, Rain or Shine Lasso Painters select Mark Denver Omega.
Mark Denver Omega will now join the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters as the 8th pick in the second round.
The 25-year-old out of the Colegio de San Juan de Letran will be the next pick para nga po dito sa Rain or Shine.
Well, you look at him, he's young, he's hefty, and yun ang inaasahan dito, to be able to play physical inside, to be able to help out the big men. Alam natin, itong Rain or Shine likes to play quick, but at the same time likes to play physical, needing to be able to shore up those positions to be able to make an even better run as compared to last year for Rain or Shine.
What you're seeing is obviously a serviceable big man, and this I can attest to. I've been a witness to this one. Not a big name player going to the direction of Rain or Shine under Coach Yeng Giao. Tapos from kumbaga, player na hindi inaasahan, bigla na lang magiging superstar sa PBA. And that's what you're gonna get, especially if you play dito sa system ni Coach Yeng. I've mentioned it earlier, in the first few picks of Rain or Shine, all you need to do is fight for a roster spot. The moment you step in, wear that Rain or Shine uniform, you'll be given a lot of chances to play with long minutes.
Tatlong semifinals na nakaraan season ng Rain or Shine. They went with a 6'5", a 6'3", and a 6'5". Alam mo, komportable na sa mga gwardya, yung malalaki ang hinahanap ni Coach Yeng. Jot, balik tayo dyan.
Thank you, Magoo. Now we go to the 9th pick ng second round, and choosing this time will be the Converge Fiber Xers.
For the 21st pick of the second round, the Converge Fiber Xers select Kobe Monhe.
Kobe Monhe will be going to the Converge Fiber Xers as the 21st overall pick of the PBA Season 50 Rookie Draft.
I'm disappointed in Jota. His full name is Kobe Bryant Monhe. You gotta complete it, Jot. But he will be the next draft pick, and he will be joining Converge.
From Letran, and yung mga manlalaro sa Letran, alam na alam mo, ibibigay ang lahat. Gustong-gusto ng mga laban wherein talagang kiskisan at may konting pisikalan. And with Kobe Monhe, you look at his height, he is 6'4", but he's a natural guard. So that means he will create a lot of mismatches. He can post up against smaller defenders. He can create There are still a lot of things that he has to improve on, but one thing is certain, he has the ability to score and defend at a high level here in the PBA.
Yan yung pinapaliwanag mo kanina, Dom. It comes to needs na. Makita mo, Rain or Shine, malaki kinukuha. Converge naman, puro gwardiya hinahanap.
And you're looking at them being able to get youthful and a lot of energy. Nakita natin yan the past year and a half for Converge. They play with a lot of energy. They pressure a lot. They push that basketball. And they are getting the players that they need, the pieces na kinakailangan para magawa yon tuloy-tuloy.
So yan nga po, no? Converge with the 9th pick of the second round. Kobe Brian Monhe joining the Fiber Xers. Moving forward, Rain or Shine ulit ang next.
It will be the 4th pick of Rain or Shine in this draft. Pangalawa nila dito sa second round. This is the 22nd overall pick. The Elasto Painters are about to make their selection.
Hello. With the 10th pick in the second round, Rain or Shine, Elasto Painters select Vince Quahao.
Deo Quahao going to the Rain or Shine Elasto Painters as the 10th pick of the second round.
A 6'1" guard, once again out of Letran. Now joining Rain or Shine.
Well, Vince Quahao, like we mentioned, this is a guy that can shoot as well. Alam naman natin, alam mo, maganda dito sa Rain or Shine. They have come up with so many times, year in, year out, to be able to get, draftees that are able to really rise up their ball game, nabibigyan ng opportunity, nabibigyan ng minuto para makapagpakita sa ating liga. And we're all excited to see what he can bring for Rain or Shine.
Napakahirap na pagkakataon, pero at least meron chance, meron opportunity. Dahil nga solid na yung guard position and the rotation of Coach Sheng Yao. Nandyan, of course, sila Karakut, nandyan sila Asistio, nandyan din, of course, itong si Stan Pringle. And ang contribution nito manlalarong ito is he can definitely shoot from the outside.
Eh, yung tumawag sa kanya, shooter din, si Lemeti, nakalimutan
Tama.
na. Diba?
Tama yan.
So Coach Yang really loading up, stacking up that lineup down.
Well, you really want to be able to get the most amount of picks na pwede mong gawin, di ba? Para madami kang pagpipilian to be able to solidify your lineup. And that's what the teams are doing. A lot of people have talked about this draft, but the good thing is you can get a lot of serviceable players to be able to play different positions. At alam mo, gutom yung mga manlalaro natin dito sa draft na ito.
We've got 2 more picks remaining dito sa second round ng ating 50th season rookie draft presented by Pocari Sweat. Venue partner, syempre, SMOA Music Hall. May dalawa pang natitira dito sa second round. May inaabangan ka pa ba mga pangalan?
Marami pa. So, ayaw naman natin pangunahan yan. Pero marami pang mga may mga players pa na familiar tayo na hindi pa natatawag.
At ang susunod na pipili itong Barangay Ginebra, right? It's always interesting to see kung sino ang mga pipiliin. And again, this is an opportunity for players to be able to showcase their talent. And whether you're picked or not, hindi naman natatapos yung journey mo doon. We've talked about it. Akin natapos.
Pangilan pick ka ba nung
I was the first in the 4th round.
Okay. So kasabay mo si PJ Simon.
Later pa yun. Later pa yun.
Kasabay mo pa si Topex Robinson.
Nauna pa siya.
Nauna ka, pero hindi ka naglaro.
Hindi, nauna din ako mag-retire.
Ayun, mga yun, nagkaroon ng illustrious career in the PBA.
At ito nga po, so far mga picks natin dito sa second round. Yung Barangay Ginebra, yung unang nag-announce, Johnny A. Pangalawa nag-announce, Olsen Racela. Napakatindi ng coaching staff,
Napakatindi. And, again, so many changes that are happening in the league for this year. And balikan natin, Coach RG, yung mga drafts natin so far in the second round.
Barasi was picked by Barangay Ginebra in the second round, followed by Arnold Ando by the Phoenix Fuel Masters. Sandagon Blackwater, number 3 pick in the second round. And of course, followed by CJ Austria was picked by Northport. Tapos itong si Arvin Gamboa by the NLEX Road Warriors. Sean Umali was picked by Terra Firma. And Vince Magbuhos Meralco was the team that picked him at number 7 in the second round, followed by Mark Omega of Rain or Shine. He will be joining the team of Coach Sheng Yao. And Kobe Bryant Monhe for the Converge Fiber Xers. And number 10 in the second round, also for Rain or Shine, Vince Cuajao.
And we do believe Sulit is ready. Balik tayo sa stage.
We're down to the last two picks of the second round. The 11th pick in this round goes to Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
With the 11th pick of the second round, Barangay Ginebra picks John Abis.
The 23rd overall pick of the season 50 draft going to Barangay Ginebra is John Abis.
Perpetual gets another PBA player. The 6'3", John Abis, will be given an opportunity by Barangay Ginebra San Miguel.
At 6'3", 24 years old, this gentleman on his way to the PBA to be able to be part of Barangay Ginebra, to be able to be surrounded by the greats. Sinabi mo kanina, Coach Johnny Abrientos, who has been taken in from the Magnolia Hotshots now with Barangay Ginebra. You know, probably one of the best point guards that have ever played in the PBA. Be able to learn from this type of coaching staff, to be able to understand, to play the game even better. What a great opportunity.
And what about the guy who mentioned his name? Our former MVP, Scotty Thompson, picked this guy, John Abis. He was the one who hollered the name of John Abis, also from Perpetual Health School. So, napaka-importante once again just to wear that cap of Barangay Ginebra and showing to everyone that jersey of Barangay Ginebra. Now there's a lot of work to be done cracking the roster of Coach Tim Cone.
Naman, may Abarientos, may Racela, may Thompson, may Del Rosario pa.
Yung Del Rosario, importante yun.
Yeah.
Kaibigan ko yun.
Magkasama kayo, di ba?
Yes.
Partner ni Coach RG yan eh. I think we are ready now for the last pick of the second round. Balik tayo dyan.
Rounding up our first two rounds of the 2025 or the season 50 draft, it will be the 5th time that Rain or Shine will be making a pick.
Rain or Shine Elasto Painter selects Vincent Joshua David.
Rain or Shine welcomes Joshua David as the 24th overall pick of the season 50 PBA draft.
Joshua David from the De La Salle basketball stable stands at 6 feet. Traces his roots to Angeles City. At panglima na nga siya dito sa Rain or Shine. It's gonna be tough, pero ang kinakailangan nga lang yung pagkakataon, di ba?
Well, talk about toughness. This kid is tough, 25 years old. And Coach Ryan, we've mentioned it, you know, coming from a program that, you know, there is a certain standard. And coming in to Rain or Shine, that there is also a certain standard. Napakalaking bagay to be able to add those right pieces. And also, let's not forget, for Rain or Shine, kung sino ba ang kanilang assistant coach at kung saan siya assistant coach din sa UAAP.
Kaloy Garcia yan. Kilala natin, kaibigan din natin yan. At alam natin na para rito kay Joshua David, what he needs is just also a chance to strut his wares. And he will be given that chance here for Coach Yang Yao's team, and that is the Elasto Painters and the Rain or Shine franchise. Tama yung nabanggit mo, importante yung may championship pedigree ka, you know how to play the game, you know how to fit in, you don't necessarily have to stand out, but once he is given a chance to wear that Rain or Shine uniform, he just has to perform.
And that will conclude the first two rounds ng 50th season PBA Draft presented to you by Pocari Sweat. Silipin natin, ano nga ba nangyari dito sa second?
In the second round, Barangay Ginebra picking Mario Barasi, and then Phoenix picking Arnold Ando. Blackwater going with Simon Sandagon, and then CJ Ossia went to Northport. The NLEX Road Warriors picking Arvin Gamboa. Sean O'Malley for Terra Firma. Vince Magbuhos going to the Meralco Bolts. Rain or Shine picking Mark Omega. Converge picking Kobe Bryant Monji, and then itong Rain or Shine picking Vince Cuajao. Barangay Ginebra John Abis, and rounding it up, Rain or Shine picking Joshua David.